Well, that's a fish there, boy. That might be a red. Oh yeah, that's a red. That is a, man, right on that grass line. I gotta keep them out the shells. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's a redfish, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Red on the DOA.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. I've got a good little tutorial I'm going to put together for you right now. I'm going to go out tomorrow morning and try and target speckled trout using DOA shrimp under a popping cork, okay? And obviously going to put some Pro-Cure bait scent on it to entice the bite. If you have little children, even teenagers or whatever, person who's new to fishing, parents, grandparents who aren't used to lure fishing and don't want to sit still with bait fishing, they can still have that action. All right, I usually go with my setup. You got the cork, underneath of it you got the DOA, and I usually put about 2 foot of fluorocarbon underneath of it. All right, but basically I'm going to try and go out, fish grass points at a higher tide until falling, depending on the tide. If it's higher tide, I'll probably put 2 foot, maybe even a little bit longer of fluorocarbon underneath of it, connecting the cork and the DOA. And if it's as the tide starts to drop, I might bring it down a little bit, so I'm not getting hung up on oysters and whatnot. Can also use this. This is actually a voodoo shrimp. I've got the other one on a rod outside there in the garage, but that's what it looked like. These actually last a little bit longer. They're a little bit tougher than the DOA. A little bit more expensive. You usually get 2 to a pack with the voodoo. You get 3 to a pack here with the DOA. But these, after 2-3 fish, they pull them down, and whatnot, and the voodoo are a little bit stronger. But DOA, you can't go wrong with any kind of basically shrimp imitation underneath a cork, especially here in Charleston. I like to stock up. I grab all different kinds. You got a 1/2 ounce. I like to go with the 1/4 ounce, different colors. This was really popping off last fall. I also stack up on these guys just in case. One last tip I'll say is, they come in 3 different colors, at least that I know of. Okay, you got red, you got green, and you've got like a yellow. I find the reddish orange to actually be the best, just because it's easiest to spot in the water. If you think about it, if you're inshore fishing, you're usually fishing along grass lines or docks and things that have different colors. There's not too many orange houses out there, or the grass isn't orange, and the reflection on the water is not orange or red, okay? But coming from the grass, as most of you know, if you're a little bit more experienced, okay? I'm holding them upside down, but I guess it doesn't really matter. These are Cajun Thunder. But basically, if it's, you got that grass reflection off, if you take your eye off your cork for a little bit, then you're finding that you think it's down, all right? No, it's harder to see. It's harder to pick up than this bright orangish red. So a couple little tips there. Like I said, this is my go-to right here. Easy setup. Got the Pro-Cure. Okay, this is cheddar crab. Okay, something that we use up north, but that's all they had at the store, and it works. I've used it for years, and it works great. So there's your little setup there. Gonna go out tomorrow morning, like I said, and fish for probably 3 hours or so, and try and get on a good bite. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll come back with you with plenty of fish, hopefully, that you can share and spread the word to your friends. And don't forget to, if you haven't done so already, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, and maybe hit a like and even comment on anything that you see good or you'd like me to change or mix up, because I'm open to anything. All right, here we go.
All right, come back in from the ocean. It wasn't doing out there. It was very, very dirty. This is a little bit clearer in here, so almost high tide. So really waiting for that tide to change and just see if we can sneak out and get a bite here. Going for trout this morning. Messing around with the DOA popping cork. This is my discovery bait, just to see if they're in the area. Then I'll switch over to the jig head and soft plastic. Right in front of it. Just pop. Oh, there we go. There's a trout. All right, first one of the day, right by the grass line. Not bad. decent feller. Tons of spots, which is awesome. All right, we're on the board. DOA shrimp right there. Speckled trout. See, bud? Trying to find those speckled trout. That's exactly where I want it, right there. Right on the line. And then pop. There's one. All right, just as planned. I like that. Nice little trout. All right, second one of the day. DOA. Come here, bud. Trout are back. Open up so I can get you out of there. That baby. See you later. All right, you see that red juice under there. That's just Procure. Okay, it gives that extra when they smell that, you know, when they come up to investigate, and then all of a sudden, whoa, this smells good, they're gonna crunch it. It's working up and down this grass line. There's a trout. Oh, he come off. That was a nice hit there. It's getting back in there. I don't know if you saw that, but I took it and ran one way. I like to go the other way to set the hook, but I was not expecting it. Get this untangled. Okay, make sure your stuff's always straight. Okay, and we'll throw back in there. See if he comes back. He usually will. If not that trout, another one. That was a good little hit. There he is. Came right back for it. You can tell that trout, the head shakes and they come right to the top of the water. Unless you got a monster, they'll run on you. There he is. Clear water. Can be as simple as that once you find them. No live bait, no mess. Just DOA on a cork. Okay. Thanks for coming. Just working our way up this grass. I'm just going to go all the way up the intercoastal, out and around docks. You got to do some work, but you know, until you find a fish. Right now I'm catching smaller ones, about 13 inches, 14 inches. Would love to get, you know, a couple 17, 18s take home. I got my parents coming in here, so they love fish just like me. Dad used to take me saltwater fishing with my grandpa. My grandpa ran a 6-man charter in Fortescue, New Jersey. Let me know if any of you have even ever heard of that. It used to be the weak fish capital of the world. Unfortunately now it was overfished, and there's nothing but stripers and tons of flounder. Flounder season, I think, opens May 1st up there, so people be on that water trying to get them. There's a trout. Close to the dock. This one's got a little bit of size to him. That's what I'm looking for, really. That a baby. All right. That one's going to go about 15 or so, 16. Okay. Crushed it right up on that dock. See you, dude. They're right back up to the docks. Higher tide, Cork by the docks or structure, man, can't really beat it. I'm getting super close here, but not my intention. Tide and wind blow me in. That was a nicer trout there. There's another one. Okay. Looks like we located them here along this little stretch. Same thing. 15. This guy's got barely any spots. Really cool. I love looking at fish and the differences. Difference from one fish to the next. So cool. He's got very minimal spots. Well, not too many, but not like they really are. But look at his tail. Really see him way down there like that. See, bud? A little different. They're not circle hooks, so they're pointing straight up. That's a nice fish right there. Oh yeah. That's 18 and a half. 18 and a half inches right there. Beautiful trout. Put him in the live well. So let's see here, we'll throw back in. Just got that 18 and a half incher there. Almost 19, didn't really measure it to a T, but decided to throw the anchor. Now I'm just sitting on my leaning post, got the feet up. See if we can have fun today. I don't want to call this lazy fishing, but it's pretty. Yep, there's another one, and that's got some size too. Okay, so we got a few trout here. Oh yeah, this may be bigger than the last. Yeah, another one following me. Awesome. Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Come here, bro. Come here. Get a little swing. That a baby. That is a, whoa, that's bigger for sure. That is a nice trout right there. There it is. There's your DOA if you can see it. I don't know if I got that in there, but that's another solid trout. Kind of lucked out that time, got him right in the corner of the mouth. Look at those teeth. Same thing. He's actually 18, about a half inch smaller. Gonna keep him for the table, put him in with the other dude. And I just threw that thing, 40 yards on just a little backhand. Granted, I have the wind behind me, but really sling this thing. There's a fish. Nice fish too. I believe that's a trout. He smashed it. Oh yeah, he's not coming up. That's a bigger one. Oh man, this is a nice fish. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. He swallowed that thing. Whew. There it is. Creole croaker. Diesel minnow by Z-Man. This is actually not even Texas eye. I'm sorry, I got a regular 3/16 ounce trout eye jig head on. Here's your product. I'm gonna let you go. All right, he was about 15 and a half, I guess. All right, we'll let him go. Good job. Thanks for coming. There's another one. Wow, second cast. Literally just threw it back. Just switched off the DOA to see if I could see if they were biting on anything. And it is on, baby. Welcome to spring. Woo! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love catching trout. Not as much as redfish, but very, very close. I used to be trout only. Beautiful little fish. Okay, just move spots. Trying to find creeks without running or outgoing water. Now the tide change. Still with the DOA popping cork here. You can see that moving quick there. I'm just hoping that there's fish in this area. It looks very fishy. It's either going to be just on either side of that current if we're lucky, or maybe right in the middle. But the current's moving pretty quick, so I'm hoping that'll mean bigger fish. They're able to sustain and fight that current. Well, that's a fish there, boy. That might be a red. Oh yeah, that's a red. That is a, man, right on that grass line. I gotta keep them out the shells. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's a redfish, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Red on the DOA. That is a nice fish. Come on, brother. Come on over. All right, got him out. Man, he does not want to come up. That's a nice overslot red right there. Oh. There he is. All right, brother, hold on. Let me get the net. Let me get the net for you. Come here. Come here, Brad. Let me swing you in. Ooh. Not yet. Beautiful fish. Whew. Whew. That is a nice red on a DOA popping cork. DOA shrimp popping cork. Let's see what he measures real quick. Okay. This fish is 27. Right at 27, a little over if you look up there, but nice overslot fish. Let's get them released. Beautiful fish. Just sway it back and forth until he's ready to go. See you later, brother. Man. All right, just fishing the DOA shrimp on their popping cork. All right, clackers and all that. Doing a trout video, got surprised by that was 27 inch, that trout, or that redfish there. Just smacked it right along the grass line. Load back up with some Procure. Put that Procure back on both sides. See if anybody else is home there. There's a fish. That, I believe, is a redfish as well. Wow. DOAs catch it all, man. I think it's a red. Could be a trout. That's a trout. Wasn't doing the head shakes. Well, that is a trout, baby. There we go. Look at that. That's why you don't set the hook on a trout. Okay, up north we got weak fish, gray trout. Same thing. You don't want to set that hook or it'll come right out of them. All right, brother. See you later. He fell right back in. I took that in the middle there. Just went down with it right in the middle. middle of that current. The current's starting to slow down now because the initial push of the water coming out of there, that draw coming out, has slowed down. So maybe that's the key here, where they're staying up closer now, closer to the bank. There's another one. Okay, trout are in there now. Sorry, I think my hand just hit the... Yes. Yes, baby. That's a nice trout. A little bigger there. You're doing about 15 and a half, 16. Beauty. Get him back in there.